Good evening. Good evening, all. Am I audible? Good evening to all. Good evening. Manikanta, good evening. Anil, good evening. Shakar, good evening. Yeah, Kapil, good evening. Mohan, very good evening. Isa Jain, good evening. Sayat, good evening. Hari, good evening. Sanika, good evening. Patel, good evening. Santar Shekhar, good evening. Selvarasan, good evening. Just good evening to all. Hello, everyone. Very good evening. Very good evening. Yeah. Hello, everyone. This is Philip from Pantech Learning, and I welcome you all for engage your learning experience with Pantech Learning anytime, anywhere, and any places. We are always supporting to the students in a technical way. What is our main vision? We are going to help 10 million students to learn the technical knowledge by the easy way. And I welcome you all today's session, the day 2 of Machine Learning Masterclass. I welcome you all once again. Learn more with me. Yeah, that's it. Very good evening. Yeah, what we are going to discuss today. So today we are going to discussing about the basic Python programming, because once you are going to enter the machine learning concept, we need some basic Python concepts. Then only we can survive the machine learning. We can learn more about the machine learning as well. So what is the major purpose of the Python programming here? So that is very important, right? Yeah. Are you ready to learn Python today? Are you ready to learn Python today? If you guys are ready, means please mention in the comment box as well. Yeah. Okay. And one more suggestion. Most of the people call me like a sir. So I'm not interested to listening that kind of the things. Please call me Philip. Okay, so I'm like your friend, so call me Philip. That is very better and that is very comfortable for me. So that is the reason I'm saying don't call me sir, call me Philip. That will be more comfortable for me. Okay, right. So call me Philip. So that will be very better to communicate with you and interact with you. Yeah. Are you ready to learn? If you guys are ready, means please mention in the comment box as Philip. Please mention in the comment box as well. Yeah. What we saw yesterday. So yesterday we can learn and we can know about the the basic introduction of machine learning and what are the types of the machine learning, what are the algorithms we have in a different kind of the machine learning, right? Yeah. So today we are going to discussing about the we are going to cover the basic Python programming, right? So first of all, the introduction of Python programming. That's very important, right? So Python is a language, most important language in current scenario. So Python is an interpreter, interactive, high-level object-oriented programming language. Most of the people coming from technical way in the sense that then you can know about what is the meaning of the interpreter, what is the meaning of the interactive, and what is the meaning of the high level, and what is the meaning of the object-oriented. So if you're not from technical, base in the sense, I will explain you. Because of if you're not from technical in the sense, we don't know about the technical word meaning of the interpreter, interactive, and high level. So first of all, what is interpreter? Interpreter is nothing but a medium or mediator. That means when you are going to write a code, okay, when you are going to write a program, that is nothing but the source code. So the interpreter will help to converting the source code into the machine code. So that is nothing but the interpreter. And what is interactive? So interactive is like, you can interact with the machine. So that is the interaction, right? So that means they interact with the interpreter directly to write your program. For example, if you are going to write A is equal to 10 and print A in the sense, suddenly it will be giving the result based on the interpreter. Okay, based on the interpreter. If you are going to using the interpreter in the sense, suddenly it will be giving the result. So that is why it is called as an interactive language. And what about the high level language? That is very important. For C and C++, Java and Python is a high level programming language. What is the meaning of that? High level programming languages is a type of the programming language that will be designed to understanding for the human. So that is nothing but the high level language. Maybe that you are going to asking the question to me. What is the meaning of the low level language? Low level language is nothing but a machine code. That means zeros or ones. That low level language computer can only understand. Computer can be readable. And what about the high level language? Human can be readable. So the Python is nothing but high level language. That means you can read and you can understand. Okay, right. So what is object oriented? Object oriented concept, that is like a OOPS concept. For example, object oriented OOPS concept will help to creating and writing a program when you're seeing in a line. That can be possible with the help of the OOPS concepts. And Python programming will help to support the object oriented system. Yes, okay, right. It's okay, right? Thank you so much for your good reply. And Sheikh, yeah, I will make it slower. I will make it slower, right? Yeah. So now I'm going to enter to explaining about the installation process. So most of the people coming from basic way. Okay, so that is the reason I'm going to tell the procedure to write install the software for Python language. Okay, so how to do that? First, we need to open the browser. That is very important. So I'm going to open the browser here. Yeah, just a minute. I'm going to open the browser and just type like Python download. Okay, just type like that and click the very initial link. And this is the latest version for the Python software. Once you want to install the Python software, in the sense we need a source. Am I right? We need a source. Without source, we can't install the Python software in your system. So you need that particular installation software. So this is the very initial link. This is the very latest version. If you click here, in the sense, it is automatically going to download. And one more thing, if you want to install the very past version, you don't want to install the latest version, in the sense, just scroll down. Just scroll down. You can see the past versions like 3.11, 3.10, 3.9 and 3.8 and 3.7 and 3.11. These are the past versions. Normally I'm using the 3.10.4. Okay, so this version I'm using right now. So if you want to install this version, in the sense, just click that one and see this particular page and scroll down, and you can find this particular link to download the software of Python 3.10.4. Okay, right. So just click this and it is going to be downloaded here. You can see here it's downloaded. Once it is downloaded, just click here and click the show in folder. And this is the installer. This is the source of the Python software. Once you is going to clicking a double click, that time it will be help to installing this particular software. So here it is notified like this. It does notify like this. But I installed already, so that is the reason it will be displayed like this. If you want to install a newer way, in the sense, just a minute, I will be display that particular page. So this is the procedure. Just download the source, and once you want to go to install that one, in the sense, just click the double click and it will be display like this. It will be display like this. Don't forget, you just remember one thing. Okay, just remember one thing. Yeah, and click here, add Python 3. The version mentioned here. Here I'm going to using the 3.10.4, so that is the reason. So this add part is very important. Okay, so ensure that this will be clicked or not. Once it is clicked in the sun, just follow the procedure, next, it will be installed automatically. Once you completed that particular next procedure, this will be like, the, installation setup progress. Right? Yeah. And finally, once you installing this particular software, it installed proper or not. We have to find it, right? We have to ensure that. How to do that? In the sense, just go to the command prompt. Go to the command prompt and just type Python. It will be displays the name of the version which you installed. Okay, this will be help to notifies. Just a minute, guys. Just a minute. I'm facing little issue. My screen. Just a minute. Just a minute, guys. Just wait 2 minutes. I'm facing some issues. My laptop. Just a minute. Am I audible, guys? Am I audible? Sorry for the inconvenience, guys. Am I audible? Am I audible, guys? Sorry for the inconvenience. Right. Thank you so much for your reply. Thanks for waiting as well. Yeah, okay, fine. So, Python is an interpreter, interactive, high-level, object-oriented programming language. So already we know that. So maybe that you are not from technical department and these all are the things in the sense. Maybe that you can't understand what is the meaning of the interpreter and interactive as well as the high-level and object-oriented programming language. Right. So already I explained what is the meaning of the interpreter. Interpreter is nothing but a mediator. And interactive is nothing but we are going to interact with the with the help of the interpreter we can interact when you are writing the code or when you are writing the program, and it is very easy. And also high level is nothing but the human can be readable. That is nothing but high level programming language. Okay, right. So now I'm going to explain about the installation process. Okay, right. So when you're going to download and installing this particular Python software, that time it will be displays this particular page. When you are going to double click on that particular, right, just a minute, guys, I will tell you. Yeah, you can see. Yeah, this is the software. When you are going to double click that one, in the sense it will be displays this particular page. And also just follow the procedure, next, and it will be installed normally. Okay, so you have to confirm it whether the Python software is installed properly or not. Okay, so how to do that? In the sense, just open the command prompt and follow the procedure, it is installed properly or not. Just enter Python and it displays the version which you installed. And also, and one more procedure will be there, just to open IDLE. Just enter IDLE. Once it is opened, in the sense it installed properly. It opened like this, in the sense definitely it installed properly. Okay, right? It's clear? Yeah, this is the way to install the Python software. This is the way to install the Python software. Then, one more question you have. What is that? Why Python we need? For machine learning, we need, Python software, because the Python is very comfortable for the machine learning concepts. Because of the Python supporting the bulk of the libraries like Pandas, Numpy, Matplot, Sklearn, Library. Because when you are going to entering the machine learning, we need some basic library to learn more about the machine learning. Because with the help of the Pandas, with the help of the Numpy, with the help of the Library, with the help of the Sklearn, that can be possible to create a project in machine learning. Okay, right. So that's why I'm going to prefer Python languages is very comfortable for the machine learning technology. Then why we need Python? So Python is a help to easy to learn. Why it is easy to learn? Why it is easy to learn? The few keywords, simple structure, and really clearly define the structure. That's why we can understand easily. That's why we can understand easily. Okay, right. So it is easy to maintain. Fairly, it is easy to maintain and easy to syntax in Python language. Like in a few of the syntax will help to clearly define the code. For example, when you are going to seeing that particular, C++, Java in the sense, that time we can't understand easily. But when you are going to entering the Python language to learn, that time it is very easy to learn because of the structure, because of the syntax, because of it having the less amount of the syntax when compared to other programming language. That's why it having the easy syntax. And database access and commercial supports, like the Python provide the interfaces to all the major commercial database. For example, MySQL. That's one of the most important database. And also the it supports many technologies like machine learning, artificial intelligence, computer vision, deep learning, data science. It supports many of the technologies. So already we discussed yesterday, right? Artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning. The Python will help to create that particular technology. That can be possible. It supports the system. Okay, right. So that's why the Python languages is very needed. We are going to using the Python software to create the machine learning technology, learn the machine learning technology. Right? Okay. Right. So what are the applications in Python language? So Python language help to healthcare by using the different technologies, and web development, internet development, graphical user interface applications, data science related tasks. For the business application, we are going to use the data science. The Python will be help to do that. And what about the games and 3D graphics? The Python can do. And education system and also the database access. These are the applications, most important applications. Okay, right. So without delay, I'm going to entering the concepts to learn the Python software. Right. So maybe that some of the people learned already the Python software and language. So I'm going to discussing about a few basic syntax in Python language. So first of all, we have to understand what is syntax exactly. Syntax is nothing but the rules to write a code. To write a code in Python language. We are going to creating some kind of the structure, in the sense we have to follow the certain procedure. For example, indentation. and some of the quotations, symbols. We have to follow the certain rules to write a code. Then only we can write the code and getting the output from the program. Okay, are you guys listening the classes? If you guys are listening the classes, means please mention in the comment box and raise your hands in comment box. I need a more interaction, guys. Try to understand this is not a regular class. This is not a regular class. I need a more interaction because I want to communicate more with you. Yeah, one person is asking the one question. I'm working with the SQL. It's okay, right? Thanks for your good reply. Thanks for your good reply. Thank you. Thank you so much. Right? Yeah. So I'm going to discussing about a few intents today. What is the meaning of indentation? Indentation is nothing but the simple tag. That's it. Simple tag. It refers to the some of the spaces beginning from the code. And it will be helped to initialize the code and write a block of the code. It will be helped to intimate the block of the code. That's it. And I will give the example for this one also. I'm going to enter the commands. What is the meaning of the commands? Commands, it starts with the hashtags, hash symbol. And Python will rendering rest of the line which you commanded. Okay, it will be help to highlighting the code, the meaning, these all are the things I will explain, and I will write the code for this particular 4 things. And multi-line, so multi-line also help to splitting the code for splitting the code like one by one by using the line continuation character. And what about the next thing? Quotation. So Python accept single quotation, double quotation, and triple quotation. So it will be helped to intimate the strings format and also the sentence and paragraph like that. I will give the example. I'm going to opening the Anaconda Navigator. Just a minute. Anaconda Navigator. I'm going to using the Jupyter notebook. Once I'm going to writing the code, I need a Jupyter notebook to explain about this. So that's why I'm going to opening the Anaconda Navigator. That will be help to launch the Jupyter notebook. So that is the reason I'm going to open that Anaconda Navigator. That is very important. You have to install it also. Okay, so open the Anaconda Navigator. Just go to the Jupyter notebook. Okay, then click new and Python 3. So first, the indentation. So what is the meaning of the indentation? That's very important, right? Yeah. So for example, if I'm going to using the conditional statement here, if the condition is true, okay, the condition is true. When I am going to enter, click the enter button, automatically it will be making the space. That is nothing but the indentation. That means it is going to initialize the block of the code. And also it will be helped to initialize the line of the code. That's it. Okay, right. So for example, print, pantech. I write the code like this and I'm going to run this. So it will be displays it run. For example, if I'm not following the rules, I'm not going to follow the rules here. For example, just print, here film. Okay. If I am not following the particular rules or following the indentation in the sense, it will not execute it properly. It's getting the error. What is that? Indentation. Indentation error. Okay, so we have to follow the certain procedure. Just a minute. Sorry, guys. Manvida, I will increase. Now it's clear, no? Yeah, now it's clear, I hope. Now it's clear. Yeah. So this is the basic, the syntax. I hope it's clear. I hope it's clear and visible. This is very much visible, I hope. Yeah, fine. So this is the indentation. It will be help to initialize the block of the code, initialize the line of the code. That's it. Okay, right. So this is indentation. I'm going to enter the commands. See here, I'm going to writing the code for commands using the commands. Just a minute. Okay, this is nothing but the command. For example, if I write a code like, A is equal to 10, okay, then B is equal to 15. Okay, then print A plus B. A plus B. Okay, now I'm going to run this. It will be displays the 25 output. If I'm going to command this particular code in the sense, rest of the code will be run because of I'm going to using the command symbol, right? It is not executed. Once I'm going to removing the command symbol, that means hash symbol, it is going to run. This is command. And what about yeah, just a minute. Multi-line statement. Multi-line statements. Just a minute. Yeah. What is that exactly? It will be help to splitting the line. For example, when you are writing the code in a, horizontal way, lengthy way, we can't read and we can't write in a proper way and we can't understand. Once you are going to use the line continuation character, that will be help to that will be help to slash like that. So for example, A is equal to 10, then B is equal to 10, then C is equal to 10, then C is equal to, we can write the code like this, plus, then slash, then B plus, slash, then C. Yeah, one person mentioned, yes, Mohammed Rashid. Actually, some of the people knows the basic, and some of the people, they are coming from the basic knowledge. They are, want to learn more about the, complete machine learning package. That is the reason I chosen, and I'm taking the basic Python as well. Okay, it is not only for, that particular persons. It is this class for all, for the beginner. Not, they are not from the technical, department. So we have to giving the from basic to technology, machine learning technologies. That is the reason. Okay, right. If you know me, just follow the procedures. Okay, right. You can write the code like this. Okay, for example, splitting the code in a horizontal way like this. Only we can write the code, then print. Sorry. Print D. Okay, right. Yeah, it will be giving the results. We can write like this. Okay, right. And one more thing, quotation. So what is the meaning of that? That is also one of the basic syntax, like for example, name. Like just a minute, quotation. Then name is equal to Philip. We can use the single quotation that will be help to string. Yeah. Then print name. Here, this is also the basic syntax. Basic syntax. Okay, right. So this is very enough. This is very enough. Okay, right. So slash is nothing but a line continuation character that will be help to splitting the code like this. Write like one by one. Okay, right. So what is next? This is very enough for the basic syntax. Now I am going to enter variable. So most of the people knows about it. Okay, variable is a very fundamental concept in Python programming language. For every programming language, variable is a very important thing. Okay, so for example, the variable is like a container. Variable is like a container. We are going to store the value to that particular variable. For example, name is equal to Philip. Philip is a variable. Sorry, Philip is a value and name is a variable. That's it. And it is also considering temporary storage data in a computer memory. Temporary storage data in a computer memory, because when you are going to write the code, 100 lines of the code, that time you can change the value for that particular variable. That can be possible. There is no commands to creating a variable. And you can creating a variable in a easier way. Okay, so for example, a is equal to 10. Here, a is a variable, 10 is a value. And one more important thing, for variable, you can assign the different kind of the data types. For example, you can assign the values like, string, tuple, list, dictionary. We're having 5 different kinds of the variable. Okay, values. Here, a is nothing but the variable and 10 is nothing but the value. I'm going to explain one by one how to create the variable. I will explain it one by one. Okay, right. So go to that particular Jupyter notebook. So create variable first thing. Create variable. Okay, right. First, a is equal to 10. Here, a is a variable and 10 is the value. That means equal left side is the variable, equal right side is the value. So value having the must be in one kind of the data type. Maybe that string, maybe that tuple, maybe that dictionary, maybe that numbers, numeric numbers, like integer, float, complex, like that. Okay, right. So yeah, I will make it slower. Yeah, I will make it slower. Yeah, Anusha, I will make it slower. Okay, fine. So here, I'm going to creating a variable like this. For example, name. Here, the name is a variable, and I'm going to using the one different kind of the variable, that is string. That means text. So here, pantech. This is the best example. Okay, and also you can assigning the value in a different kind of the variable. For example, b is equal to 10.5. This is a float. This is a float data type. You can create the variable like this. Now, what is the next thing? You can assigning the multiple assignments, for multiple variable, you can assigning the single value. And multiple variables, multiple values. How it can be? For example, I will show that. Just a minute. You can see here, A is equal to B is equal to C is equal to D. Okay, to assigning the one single variable. This means multiple variable, single value. For example, if I am going to print C, okay, print C. So what is the value of this? It will be 1. If I mention A in the sense, that will be print. Yeah, if I mention B in the sense, that will be 1. This is nothing but multiple variable, single value we can assign. That is nothing but the multiple assignments. Okay, right. So now I am going to enter multiple variable, multiple values. That means C, okay, then C equal to, you can see here 1 for A, 2, 3 for B, and name here pantech. Now I'm going to print this. Print A. So what is the output for A? 1. If I print C here, what is the output? That is pantech. This is nothing but the multiple assignment. Can you understand what I'm saying, guys? If you guys are listening to the class and if you guys are really like the session, means please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. That will be more encouraging for me. And also it will be more helpful for you too. So please interact with me. It is not a regular class. Try to understand. I need a more interaction from you guys. Okay, right. So definitely I will be, explain all the concepts for the, Python language, looping, if, conditional statements, these are all the things we are going to discuss. Okay, right. So now, so this is like a variable. And one more example will be there, casting. So already we know that casting, and also I will tell you that Yeah, what is the meaning of the casting? So casting is nothing but, you can see here, casting is nothing but you can assign what kind of the data type you want. That's very important. For example, a is equal to integer of 10.5. You can make it. You can make it. For example, 10.5 is a float. 10.5 is a float data type, but you can change the float into the integer. That is nothing but the casting. And one more thing. So b is equal to str is nothing but the string, that particular number. It can be possible. How to do that? So what is the type of the data type here? How to do that? Print type of A. It will be displays the output for A type. So that is the integer data type. Normally, if you are going to removing this one, it displays what kind of the data type it will be displayed. Can you answer it for us? Can you answer it for this? It will be displays the float. And what about B? Actually, it is an integer data type. You are using the string keyword that will be helped to display the string data type. This is nothing but the casting. And finally, it is like, standard data type. What is that? Standard data type in the sense, for you can create one particular variable like, data. Okay, right. Here, you can assigning the value like, 10. This is the numeric data type. Otherwise, this is like, string data type. Otherwise, and you can create like, the multiple list. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is list. This is a list. You can assigning the value to the one single variable, maybe that string, maybe that tuple, maybe that list, maybe that set, maybe that numeric, integer data type, float data type, whatever it is, you can assign it to that particular variable. The value must be in one single data type. Clear, no? Yes. So pantech is nothing but pantech is the name of our company. Pantech is a name of our company, so that's why I'm going to using that one, right? So yeah, data, again data, you can create the list and the tuple as well, like that you can create. And also you can create the here a dictionary as well to assigning the value like further. Okay, this is standard data type to assigning the one single variable. This is the variable concepts. Okay, right. So now I'm going to enter data types. We have the 5 different data types. Okay, we have 5 different data types. What is the numeric data type? It having the 3 different data types: integer, float, and complex. What is the meaning of integer? It is a whole number. What is the meaning of the float? It is a decimal number. What is the meaning of the complex? It is the imaginary number. That means real part and also the imaginary part. What is the meaning of the imaginary part? Imaginary part, which consists of one single character. So that is the numeric data type. And what about the sequence? Sequence having the 3 different data types: string, list, tuple. And you can, I given this, example for this. Name is equal to Philip. Philip is the string. And what about list here? Philip, 26, and pantech. That means Philip is a name, 26 is age, and pantech is a company name. We can create a one list. When you are going to using the list in the sense, what is the concept of the list? We can assigning the multiple value to the one single variable. That can be possible. So that is the list concept. Okay, right. So what about tuple? Tuple is the same thing. Tuple is the same thing. And also the set is also the same thing. And but it having this similar difference, like for example single difference. For example, list, it is ordered, changeable, and also the allow duplicate. And what about tuple? It is ordered, unchangeable, allow duplicate. What about set? It is unordered, unchangeable, and it does not allow the duplicate. What about the dictionary? It does not allow the duplicate. It is changeable as well as the unordered. Okay, right. So these are the different kind of the data sets. I will give the single example for the every data types. Okay, right. So open that particular yeah. So data types. First one, name. This is for string. This is for string. Okay, right. Like full. And next one, a list. For example, profile. Okay, profile is equal to. So list is, like we can identify with the help of the square bracket. So square bracket, the name Philip. So it is a string. So that's why I'm going to using the single quotation Philip. Then age 26. Then company name pantech. So this is the way you can create a list. In this particular list, the items may be that it may be string, number, and a dictionary list, tuple, whatever it is. We can create it. Any kind of the data type we can, create one particular list in this particular item. Okay, right? This is the list. And what about the tuple? Like, the same thing, like, profile. Profile is equal to like the same thing you can copy and paste here. Copy and paste here. That's it. That is the only difference. So what is the difference between list and tuple? Just a minute, guys. So what is the difference between list and tuple? We're having the one single difference. List is nothing but the changeable. The item can be changeable. What about a tuple? We can't change the item in that particular tuple. For example, I will tell you the example for this. Okay, I will tell you the example for this. Just a minute. And profile. For example, profile. I'm going to changing the item value for 0 is equal to James. So that means 0 is nothing but indexing concept. Already we know that. But list is a mutable concept. So when I'm going to print profile, that time it changing the name. See here, it changing the name because of it is a mutable. The same way we can, I'm going to changing the profile to the name, like the same index I'm going to changing here for the tuple, like the same thing, James. Okay, here I'm going to use the profile 1, right? Yeah, profile 1 and profile 1 here. Now I'm going to run this. It is getting error because the tuple object does not support the item assignment. Clear, no? Clear? So this is the list and tuple. What about the dictionary? That's very important, right? Here, so dict is equal to. So the dictionary identified with the help of the flower bracket. The same thing. It is the collection of different kind of the data type. For example, name. Same thing. I'm going to create my profile here. So like Philip, then age, and here the age will be like 26, and yeah, then here like qualification, B. So the dictionary is consist of keys and values. Keys and values. Here the name is a key and Philip is a name, value. And here age is a variable, that means key, and 26 is a value. Okay, I'm going to print this. Dict. Just run this. It will be displaced. It is ordered. It does not allow the duplicate. The same thing I'm going to copy and paste here. It do not allow the duplicate here. So just I'm pasting here. Once I'm going to run this, but it will be displaced the one qualification. One qualification. Can you understand what I'm saying? It is ordered, changeable, and it does not allow the duplicate. It's proved. And I'm going to changing, like, for example, name. Here the name. Okay, it's changeable, right? It's changeable. Just a minute, guys. Okay, here the James I'm going to change here. Okay, but I'm going to run this. I'm going to run this, a date. See here, it is changeable. It is ordered. It is ordered, changeable, and does not allow the duplicate. That's it. Clear, no? Yeah. This okay? Yeah, okay, fine. So now I'm going to enter the next concept. So this is dictionary. Okay, right. So what about Boolean? So Boolean is already, we know this, like, true or false, like that. True or false, like that. Yes, of course, we have to follow the, like the basic syntax in our dictionary. Yes, Sarvesh, so what is your query? No, we can keep the syntax. We can keep the syntax for values as well as the keys. Okay, right. And one more thing, the Boolean data type. Okay, Boolean data type. For example, is, and we're creating a variable like is patient. Like just an example, is in patient true. This is nothing but the value must be in Boolean data type, and also is new student, just assigning the value false. This is nothing but true or false. That means Boolean data type. This is the best example for this. Okay, right. So this is the data type. Okay, and one more example for like numeric data type I will explain. Yeah, for example, int. Okay, a is equal to 10, that is the integer data type. B is equal to 10.5, that is a float data type, and C is equal to 1 plus 2j. This is the complex data type. Okay, right. So print the type of A. I will be displaying that particular data type's name here. So just print this one, integer. For example, if I say C here, complex. Okay, guys. So this is all about the data type. This is all about the data types. Okay. So it is having like several procedures will be there, but this is very enough. This is very enough for the basic understanding about the data types. Okay. So if you want to learn more about this in the sense, you can join the Python programming course. It will be available in our website. Okay, right. And also it is available in a machine learning bundle. Okay, clear? Yeah. So now I'm going to talking about the internship here. So that will be more helpful for you. So that is the reason. Just a minute. Yeah. If you guys are really interested to join the machine learning internship, what you will get for this particular internship, that is very important, right? Because if you want to learn more about related to the internship in the sense, okay, if you want to learn more about the internship in the sense, just to join the internship, what you will get, you will be getting the highly organized video content, downloadable files, downloadable PPTs and assignments. The video will be accessible for the 60 days. This will be more helpful and it will be help to it will be help to learn more about the machine learning concepts. I'm going to conduct the 30 days masterclass and it will be more helpful. Okay, and you can learn more about this. Okay, right. So how to enroll this one? The link is mentioned in the command box. The link is mentioned in the command box. Normally, we charged each and every internship 1000 rupees. But we are giving only 590 rupees for this particular machine learning internship. Use the coupon code MLMC. Use the coupon code MLMC. You will be getting the offer. Okay, right. So Rahul, yes, I'm using the Canva. I'm using the Canva. Okay, and the link is mentioned in the comment box. Please enroll this and join immediately. You will be learn more about the machine learning concepts. Okay, right. So what you will learn and what you are going to learn, build and develop with me the machine learning project. The concepts: rainfall prediction, iris flower classification, loan prediction, Titanic survey, and fake news detection, hot disease prediction, breast cancer, sentiment analysis, and electricity price prediction, house price prediction, big mart sale prediction, car price prediction. You will be learn, build and develop with me. Okay, right. So customer segmentation related to the clustering concepts, movie recommendation system, COVID-19 detection, medical insurance cost prediction. These all are the projects we are going to cover in this particular 30 days internship machine learning. Okay, right. So the special, offers for the internship user, what you will get if you are an internship user in the sense, you will be getting the 60 days video access. But if you normally participate in the sense, no access, only live session, and also the no fees for the participants. Live participants. But if you are an internship user in the sense, you have to pay 590 rupees. Okay, and webinar participation certificate only you will be get. But once you joining the internship means you will be getting the participation certificate and also the internship certificate. And source code you will be get if you are an internship user, and also the PPTs certification you will be get. But if you are a participation user in the sense, you will not get videos, PPTs and also the internship certificate. But if you are an internship user in the sense, highly organized video content and also the PPTs, source code for everyday classes, definitely you will be get and you will be learn more about this. Okay, right. And what about the machine learning bundle? If you don't know about the Python, if you don't know about the machine learning, if you don't know about the data science, the complete package we are giving to learn from the basic to end of the data science as well as the machine learning. It will be more helpful for the beginners. Maybe that you don't know the Python programming language. Once you want to learn the Python language from the basic to end and also the enter to the machine learning in the sense, this particular bundle will help to becoming a machine learning engineer and also the data science engineer. Normally, each and every programming programs internship, we are giving the 1000 rupees. So overall package nearly 3000 rupees for this bundle, but we are giving 999. So this is a special offer for you to learn more about the machine learning concepts as well as the data science concepts from language basic to end. This is more useful. The link is mentioned in the command box. The link is mentioned in the command box. You have to pay 999 rupees. But normally it valid 3000 rupees. But we are giving only the 999 rupees. This will be more useful for the beginners. Okay, right. So for this, machine learning bundle, we are giving, three different courses, hundreds of videos, 40 plus projects, downloadable files, and PPTs you will be get. The video will be accessible for 1 year. You will be learn. Okay, the bundles like Python programming, machine learning masterclass, as well as the data science using Python. These three combo for machine learning bundle. So use coupon code YAML bundle. You will be getting the offer, and you have to pay the 999 for the machine learning bundle. Okay, right. Yeah, that's it, guys. About like internship. Okay, right. So now back to entering the topic. Yeah. Tomorrow I'm going to discussing about. Today. The time is over. I don't want to take more time to explain about this because we need a more time to learn about this. For the some technical issues, I missed this. Like a few topics in Python programming. So tomorrow I will be discussing about the conditional statement, looping statement, functions. This is very important concepts. Okay, this is very important concepts. I will be explaining 3 concepts tomorrow itself. Okay, right. Yeah. So without delay, I'm going to entering my time today. Without delay, I'm going to entering my time today. Most of the people are waiting for this time as well. Okay, fine. So another 3 challenges for positive life. Another 3 challenges for positive life. 1. Think something positive upon waking up. When you are going to waking up, that time you can think the positive. That time the day will be making a positive way. And the second thing, add the confidence about everything that you do. When you are going to do something, you can do the particular things with the more confidence. Then only you will be become like very confident person and also the positive person. Okay, right. And the third thing, practice thinking and speaking only in a positive word. Maybe there's some of the people speaking in a negative word as well, but that will not helpful for your positive life. You can speak in a positive and good words every day. Try to practice it. Think and speaking most of the word related to the positive. That will be make your life in a positive way. Okay, this is a 3 challenge. Try to do yourself and apply your life. That will be making your positive way. Just try it in 1 week. Just try it in 1 week. Definitely you will be, see the changes about it. Okay, I assure you that definitely will be making some changes about your life. Okay, guys. So tomorrow we will be discussing about conditional statement, looping statement, and also the function. Okay, right. Hope you guys are understood about this. If you guys are really like the session means, please raise your hands in comment box. If you guys are really like the session means, please raise your hands in comment box. Yeah, because of today I'm facing some technical issues. So that is the reason I can't make it properly today. Sorry for that. Sorry for that actually. So because of I'm facing some technical issues, that is the reason I can't make it perfectly today. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry about it. If you guys are really like the session means, please mention in the comment box as well. After that, I'm going to leave. Thank you, Rahul. Thank you so much. Thank you. 1 minute odd. And most of the people replied. Thank you for your patience and thank you for your good reply. So that will be more encouraging for me. Thank you so much. Thank you, Santramohan sir. Thank you, Chandramohan sir. It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. Thank you. Okay, thank you. And one more thing, it's my request. Okay, so if you guys are really like the session means, While I'm taking the classes, if you guys are really like the session means, please hit the like button. That will be more encouraging for me. Okay, and also it will be more helpful to taking, very energetic way. So that is the reason I'm asking this kind of the some way. And if you have any queries, commands, feedbacks, please feel free to reach out by contact with this particular contact information. Our contact number 8925553384, and our website, you can visit our website if you want to learn many things related to the technology. In the sense, visit our website pantech elearning. And if you have any queries, any suggestions, you can directly contact with me by using this mail ID philip.pedit@pantechmail.com. Okay, and one more person is asking, already asked the one question. I saw the mail. So what is, meaning of semi-supervised machine learning? That person is asked. I will answer right now. Semi-supervised machine learning is nothing but combined supervised machine learning and also the unsupervised machine learning. That means we are going to using the less amount of the labeled data and huge amount of the unlabeled data. Okay, so that is nothing but the semi-supervised machine learning. Okay, hope you guys are understood about this. One person asked that particular question. So that is the answer for the semi-supervised machine learning. Okay, right. If you have any queries, any technical queries, you can ask and send one mail to this mail ID. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Good night, all. We'll see you tomorrow with a different topic. Okay. Okay, Roja, I will tell you. Once you are a beginner, in the sense, this is the way. Just click the window button. Just enter ITLE. Okay. So this is open for the ITLE. Just go to the file and create new file and write a code here. For example, A and 10 like that. And print A. So this is the basic procedure to run the code. Okay, right. So this is one more procedure. And another one is how to write the code in Jupyter Notebook. I will tell you. Just go to that Jupyter Notebook. Just go to file and create new notebook. And you can write the code here as well. I hope you guys are understood about this. That person name, I forgot that name. Okay, any queries? Okay, guys. Yeah, this is a way to write a code for the beginner. And thank you so much. Good night. Good night, all. Have a delicious dinner. Bye-bye. We'll see you tomorrow with a different topic. Thank you so much.